Good afternoon, friends. Meteorologist Delaney Willis here with a check-in on snowfall totals. As of around 11:30 to 11:45, got some of these totals in, and we're anywhere from 5 inches in Independence to just around and just shy of that 2.5-inch mark here in Roanoke. NRV seeing about a 4-inch mark there in Floyd and Christiansburg and Blacksburg as well, just over 3.5 inches of snowfall. Good news, this is all snowfall, no ice mixed into this wintry mess at all. Radar scans right now showing a little bit of snowfall occurring in parts of the south side and the New River Valley zone. But take a look at this. We have a little bit of moisture now in North Carolina that's still picking up a lot of that snowfall that's eventually going to move further on north into our area. And once we pop on the national view on these radar scans, you'll notice that we still have a little ways to go. Now, I imagine that this track will still see more of the snowfall in the southeastern region of our viewing area. So we're talking NRV and Highlands likely out of the picture for snowfall for the remainder of the day. At least the bulk of the precip is out of your hair for now. However, we will still see the residual effects there in the south side and southern parts of the NRV. Again, all of this moisture still, and you can kind of almost see where that center of low pressure is, where that circulation is just off of the coast, as we're still dealing with that winter weather maker. Radar scans, of course, back to our local view. You'll notice even southern parts of Roanoke County still seeing a few ribbons of winter precip at this time. And to go along with the continued snowfall, it is frigid. And in just a couple of hours, we will still have the cold weather alerts in place from 1 p.m. on Saturday today, running through 1 p.m. on Sunday. An extreme cold warning there in the dark blue, where we see wind chills as low as -20 waking up tomorrow morning. Rest of us under that advisory with wind chills around the -10 mark, which will be significantly and still dangerously cold. Please stay prepared. Winter weather alerts we also have in place. A winter storm warning still in effect for southern parts of the New River Valley and into Southside, Lynchburg zone, and part of the Roanoke Valley also included in that advisory. These will also expire around the 1 p.m. mark on Sunday. Though we are still dealing with not just the snowstorm, that this will wrap up any of the snowy mixture, rather just that snowfall will wrap up as we move on into the evening hours, finally out of our hair around 7 to 8 p.m. tonight. We'll see this starting to exit, of course, west to east, and the south side zone seeing the last of that precip likely around 8 to 9 p.m. But after the snow exits and we're dry, overcast and very, very breezy. Wind chill values into tomorrow morning. I wanted to give you a look by 8 a.m. on Sunday. If you are headed out, maybe to a breakfast or brunch spot, headed out to church tomorrow morning, this is frigid weather. -16, the feels like temperature in Blacksburg. -8, Roanoke. -1, Alta Vista. Just feeling like 0 there in Lynchburg. -22, Hillsville. This is the type of weather where you need to prepare if you're going to be outside for really any length of time. Dangerously cold levels, and something you may not think about. I know I didn't think about this until the Weather Service mentioned it in a bulletin, but this is a situation where if you are having car troubles and you are out on the side of the roadways in this weather and you're unprepared, not able to run that heat, you need a car emergency kit as well. This is not good weather to get stranded in, so please prepare that, as well as bundle up when you're headed outdoors. We're continuing to see this pattern lasting well into February, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up our 7-day forecast and give you a look at this pattern. We still have that alert day that will run through Sunday. However, you'll notice next week we are finally above the freezing mark, starting on Monday, hitting 36 degrees for a high. A lot of sunshine Sunday after that system moves out of our hair. The clouds decrease, and on Monday as well, we're keeping with the sunny pattern, which we certainly need it. That'll help out a lot with melting. And of course, VDOT doing an amazing job already to keep the roadways very clear. This is a light, fluffy snow event, so it is very easy to clear, much different than the ice we had to break up this time last weekend. We will continue to update you on air and online. Stay warm and have a wonderful snowy Saturday, friends.